When Pancho Villa
Wrong.
rode across the Rio Grande.
I guess we're ending it early then. No.
Thanks for coming tonight, guys. It was a show.
Hey, you didn't celebrate May Day with me.
When was May Day?
May 1st, May Day.
Oh, what were we doing on May Day? You didn't tell me anything.
We had the maypole set up in the front yard and everything. You didn't come over.
You never told me to go over. Okay, Juan, I'll save you. I'll save you. May 5th is the celebration of Battle of Puebla, lasting all day and all night.
Oh my God! Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
In like on the southeast of Mexico.
Mm-hmm. South Central. South Central Mexico.
South Central. Yeah.
I got you.
I literally know that because once you said Puebla, I'm like, wait, no, I literally just read this on Facebook. I literally 10 minutes ago I read it on Facebook.
Yeah. What's up, Prez? My boy. Prez is here.
It's the boy. Wait, where he at? Oh, the stream started. Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I think I tagged you on Twitter. I think your username's same everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm the same everywhere.
Perfect. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the mead, the strawberry mead that belongs to Crazy. Yeah, he makes mead. You know this? Do you know this? No, I'm thinking about this killer. Sorry.
Actually, mead sounds really good. I've never had them.
Dude, super
I've
good.
never had mead. But it sounds really good.
I just made another 2 gallons today, so be ready in a couple months.
Nice.
I got this today.
Best made. Sour pickle beer.
Sour pickle beer.
That sounds interesting. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I never seen it before too, and I was watching through the store and I was like, I can't just walk by this. I have to buy it.
It's so interesting that you're like, all right, I have to. Oh, man, I've had that. Especially with food. I'm like, I was so picky when I was younger with food, and now I'm like, all right, let me try it at least like once, and if I love it, I'll stick to it.
Yeah, that's like the thing now that I've grown up. It's like I'm the opposite of picky. It's like, give me something I've never had before.
Yeah, literally. Like I genuinely hated sushi when I was younger.
Hey, Ethan. Prost.
Honestly,
water.
Oh, did you hear that?
It tastes exactly like pickle juice.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think I kind of like it.
Hey, Puzzled. What's up?
Ooh.
I totally neglected this. I had a puzzle earlier. I'm so sorry.
No, my wife and I, we literally, we have a shop called Weckman's right nearby us.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife wears a Puerto Rican necklace, like right on her collarbone.
Mm-hmm.
And she does Instacart, and I just go with her sometimes just to hang out with her.
Mm-hmm.
And an employee was like, "¿De dónde eres? Like, where are you from?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're from Puerto Rico." And he goes, "Oh, there's medalla, like in the back fridge." I'm like, "Really? Like, it's a Puerto Rican beer." It is literally impossible for us to find it here, and it's so expensive to bring it here. So when he goes like, "Oh yeah, there's Puerto Rican beer," like,
how'd you get that?
Oh man, it costs way more here than it does in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
But man, when I sipped that beer for the first time, and I don't even know how long, it was so good. It was so good.
Dude, it sounds like I need to try it because now I'm interested. But we don't have a lot of like Puerto Rican places here. Mm-hmm. Like it's mainly Tex-Mex with a little.
There is like
Filipino.
A good little Puerto Rican community here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where are you guys located? In like
South Texas,
San Antonio.
I was gonna say
San
Antonio. Yeah, that has. I have a few buddies in San Antonio.
Oh,
that are actually from Puerto Rico. No,
Oh.
Yeah.
one of them is from school. I think she's
Oh.
either San Antonio or
what do I say?
El Paso.
El Paso, San Antonio. You know, it's only
Yeah.
8 hours
Difference.
away.
Same,
God, yeah.
same. Puzzled. I don't hate you. Also, Alex, you can vote me out tomorrow all you want.
I know there's everyone's so hyped for tomorrow.
Right?
I might
my
not have to
gosh.
play. I'm so excited.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh.
Man, I haven't. Oh,
Stubborn Juan, or sorry, Stubborn Juan with that host.
StubbornJuan.
Stubborn
I heard someone say
Juan.
Juan one time. I'm like, oh lord.
Did you
Oy.
did you slap him?
I literally was like, cool, thanks.
all right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start us off.
Cool beans.
So we can talk so much smack about the viewers right now.
Oh, you get canceled in like 3 seconds. All right.
Don't tell me what to do.
We wanna get to know you, okay?
We want to get to know you. Oh, ho, ho.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of racial bias coming off of you.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh. This is what happens. Now everyone can hear us. Oh, shoot.
Mm.
Come on, voice mod, work for me, and here we go. Oh. What's up, everyone? Welcome to this week's Circle of Jerks. You know us, we're just jerking around. It's your boy Peach Z with Crazy B. How you doing, Crazy? I don't care. I'm just kidding. oh shoot! I forgot to unmute you. God damn it!
Just
How
like
you doing,
instantly,
Crazy?
I don't care.
It's the Peach Show now.
No, it's not.
We don't want to just gonna sit here and Peach is gonna talk to the audience. All right.
Yeah,
let's do
yeah.
this.
we fixed that. We fixed that. How you doing today, Crazy? I figured I'd go in jerks ablazing.
I'm all right. I
Blazing.
have a new beer I'm trying right now.
Nice.
I feel like I'm drinking alcoholic pickle juice, but I kind of like it.
I got meat tonight. I got your meat
Where'd
tonight.
you get that from?
It fell off a truck. But you know what didn't fall off a truck? A Stubborn Juan. How you doing today? I didn't even ask.
Plane.
You fell off a plane?
Like, what was it? 4 years ago, I saw off a plane.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I moved from New York like 4 years ago.
Oh fuck! Where are you living now? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, New York. I moved from Puerto Rico. Wait, no, I was 21.
I'm dumb. I didn't understand that.
That was 5 years ago. Like between
Ooh.
4 and 5 years ago. Yeah.
Mm.
And I have flavored water. Flavored sparkling water.
Ooh, what flavor?
Black cherry. It's actually really good. I tried it for the first time. It's actually really good.
Nice. Bam balam.
Mhm.
All right, welcome, guys. Welcome to Circle of Jerks. Juan, you excited to be here?
Oh, super excited. I was like thinking about it. I'm like, damn, this is actually really cool. Press was here. A lot of people I know were here. I'm like, all right, I now that Peach, you came to me and it was like, all right, yeah, this is awesome.
It's happening.
Oh yeah.
But
My beer is in the fridge because I work tomorrow bright and early.
we're
Yeah.
all playing.
I can say I had to make 2 more gallons of mead after our last stream with Bo. I only have like 1 jar left.
Dude, I don't know how this jar escaped me last time, but I'm glad it did because I'd definitely be way more fucked up or less fucked. I don't know, but what is up, Alexander, Prez, Lexi,
Ooh.
puzzled.
Hi,
Crazy,
buddy.
crazy, really, bro. I
What,
rule
what?
Peach Drools.
O'Doyle rules.
O'Doyle rules. And CJ with that tier 1 sub, but let's go ahead and get down into it here. Crazy, do you want to start us off or do you want me to start us off?
You're super prepared.
I am,
Yeah.
but I want you to
Wait,
start us off.
Wait, did you want to start off with the 60-second lightning
Ooh.
round, or do you want to say that for later?
No, we're gonna save that for later. Real quick, guys.
Okay.
This is a new installment, Stubborn. This isn't something that we just kind of pulled out of our ass.
Yeah.
We are going to do a 60-second question and answer segment for Stubborn Juan, but that's gonna wait till later. So stick around to hear the questions and the answers. But Juan, can I call you Stubborn or should I call you Juan?
Juan, it's all good.
Okay.
I don't really have a preference.
Okay, perfect. I like that. Juan,
Just don't call him John.
John,
Or Joanne.
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 What got you started on streaming, bro?
Honestly, it was literally just because I was like, all right, because I played straight off the PlayStation, like streaming from the PlayStation. Before I had my laptop that actually helps me stream. So I started at the PlayStation and I'm like, all right, I play video games already. I basically talk to myself. So why not talk to myself with other people watching me? So, and I started getting into like Bloodborne, Dark Souls once I moved up here because I was like, what the hell is Dark Souls and everything? And once I did, I found a really like a huge love for those games. And I'm like, all right, this is cool for streaming. And while I was streaming Sekiro, when I was like at the tail end of Sekiro, my wife surprised me with a laptop.
Ooh.
With a gaming laptop, which actually made pretty much just skyrocketed my streaming because I was like, oh, now I actually have a camera. I can run remote play and not crash my computer. And so pretty much wanting to have some sort of social connection while I lived up here, and then my wife just kind of turned that to 12, and I'm like, all right, now I have to take this somewhat seriously. Right?
She just decided, fuck 11, let's go to 12.
I know.
What's 11?
Well, we got a break. Damn, Prez, you just getting crazy in chat already. So here you go, some good old pickled beer. I'm gonna take it hard.
I'm gonna take it real light. I mean, I'm still fucked up from both stream.
If you're gonna take it light, I'm literally not drinking anything. It's water.
Perfect.
Reminds me of pickle shots.
So do you enjoy streaming?
Oh, so much. It has connected me with so many people that I rather otherwise would never, literally never meet, connect with, talk, sometimes even play with. But it's literally, and I'll keep saying it, it's my wife has literally kickstarted and been the biggest thing for my streams. Like she has understood that I used to stream late. I mean, she bought me a laptop, like a gaming laptop. That's not cheap. Like just on that end, I'm like come on.
I'm gonna be honest. Mrs. Stubborn is a keeper.
No. Dude. I've always said this, and she knows this. I knew I wanted to marry her day 2 of the relationship. Day 1, I was too nervous to think, but day 2, I knew. I'm like, yeah, I'm marrying you. So, she. What's up?
I was just gonna say, I feel like the proposal would have gone like, "You're gonna have me for the rest of your life. Here's a ring."
So did she propose to you with the gaming laptop? Because that'd be kind of sweet.
Oh no, we were. I believe we were in How long was his laptop? I'm pretty sure we were still engaged by that point because right after I proposed, I moved to New York to literally just kind of like, all right, let's start, a life here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. And ever since I like got here, it was like work, 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 save up money, get a place. So then she came 6 months later. No, like 5 months later, close to 5 months later. And then after that, it's just been a crazy, crazy ride. And now I'm here in the basement of my house, like my
Hey.
house.
Hey,
Yeah,
And
I know the feeling, man. It's just amazing.
yeah, like I could literally punch this wall through, and nobody can tell me otherwise except my wife that can yell at me.
Make you patch it.
It'll make me patch it. Yeah,
she'll yell at you in Spanish even while you're patching it, and then after that, she'll remind you every moment after that, right?
She won't even say anything. She was like, you're patching it, right? Like, I'm not fixing that. And I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So one thing that I would like, or I think be fun is who is your Jedi master in the streamer world so far?
Oh, jeez.
Who's your lean to for advice?
Jedi streamer. There we go.
Yeah, your Jedi streaming.
Damn, I never even thought of that actually.
Extreme.
Oh, it's cooked. So, my Jedi, I genuinely before streaming, I did not watch a lot of people. I'm like, all right, let me try it out. Like I knew of streaming.
Yeah.
And every other tip, I was like, all right, Google, how do I do this? Okay, YouTube, how do I do that? This, how do I do this? But I've gotten a lot of like inspiration from the streamer. They were a YouTuber first. Shenpai.
Okay.
Shenpai. Yeah, they play Final Fantasy. They actually got me into Persona. Like that this is just me watching a big streamer. And I'm like, all right, see, this is fun. Like their energy is so fun. I think they're really funny. And I'm like, all right, if I do this, I'm gonna just like be myself, not stress out or I have to be big funny man, I can't do that.
I know it's just finding your groove, right? Like it takes so hard. And you gotta be genuine, right? Because some people can be characters, but it's super hard to keep up that character.
Yeah, no.
I am horrible. Like people, and I've seen streamers that can pull off a character like amazingly, amazingly, and kudos to them. They can do it. They're great. I can't. I tried it when I was beginning to stream, and it was exhausting.
Dude, I feel you. I tried that when I was on Mixer, and like one day I just had enough and stopped for a while. So I totally understand the burnout from that.
God dang, Extreme coming in hard,
right?
Kel's Extreme has gifted 55 subs, man.
Damn.
We do it for you, Extreme. I don't know if you can see this, but
this is for you, Extreme. It's for you.
Some
also,
water.
He sent you some love, Juan.
I love him. He's my boy.
Yeah.
The more I drink this, the easier it goes down.
It's dangerous.
That's a rule of every beer.
Right.
Yeah.
And but going off of that, like I try to, because I'm like, all right, I have to be someone interesting, to stream, because otherwise I'm literally just a guy in his pajamas playing video games in his couch while streaming and has his headset. But
hey,
and then I'm like,
you're no different than I am, dude. I sit in this chair in my PJs all the time.
Oh yeah,
he's in his pajama pants right now.
I'm literally in my pajamas. I'm not even kidding. I have like gym shorts and a shirt.
So that was the one rule we had to make at our house. We stream with pants on.
Oh
yeah.
Yep. Absolutely, stream with pants on. No questions asked. And And I tried like the
Yes.
whole character thing literally because I was like, all right, I have to be somewhat interesting, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then I'm like, I can't do that. I physically can't do that. Like I'm, as my name would suggest, I'm very stubborn and I'm very blunt about things. Like I'll say it like, hey, no, I don't like that. This is different. I'm not like that, etc., etc.
You know what else is different? Your channel points. You call them primo gems or primo gems.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it primo or primo?
I say primo because, of course, Spanish first
Yeah.
in my head. But they're from Genshin and they're
Mhm.
primo gems.
Oh, I didn't even
Okay.
know that was Genshin. I have not played a single minute of Genshin Impact, and I know that I need to at some
I
point.
I have had to put it on a quick hold because it is so fun. But it's to me, once I really like a game, I'll keep playing it to death.
Mhm.
So
And
guys,
Genshin,
don't look at chat. Prez and Extreme are having a love fest. It's getting a little steamy.
Hey,
love to
hey,
see it.
hey! I love you two more than you love each other. Boom.
Oh, I'm like laughing here because I'm in the basement. I hear my dog just kind of walking around. He's a short boy, but he's very heavy, and I hear him just prancing around. So he's somewhere in the kitchen.
He's a heavy boy. So
He's a
So that's
heavy boy.
you stream a lot of Dark Souls. What got you into that?
So this is gonna be the weirdest story. So I was like, all right,
I
because
like it
yeah.
already.
I sold a lot of stuff before I moved up here because I needed money. So
Yeah.
I sold everything but Ultimate Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Um and yeah, literally I think that's just it. Everything but Ultimate Ninja Storm. And I'm like, all right, let me play this to half to death with no internet, no anything, just like let me play this by myself.
Mhm.
And I was living at my cousin's place because he was like, while you get a place, live in my trailer. Don't worry about rent. Don't worry about anything. I got it covered. I'm like, perfect. Thank you. So I played that, and then I'm like, all right, I got my first paycheck. Let me get a game because I played
I need
Naruto.
something to keep me sane.
Seriously, because there's only so many times I can play as Hashirama without going insane
Mhm.
or like Sasuke. And I'm like, all right. I was like, Dark Souls 2. I literally was like, what the hell is this? I heard this is hard, so I'll get it.
Yeah.
And I think it was on sale for like $30. I'm like, sweet, perfect. Here's $30. Give me the game. Cool. I got to the first boss and sold the game back.
Oh no!
Because I was like, what? I can't play this. I hate this. Sold it back. And I'm like, all right, let me see what else I can. Well, what is this? Near Automata? All right. Sweet. I'll trade this for this. Lost money, obviously, because GameStop. Um, I played Near obsessively for months. And I finished the game. I cried at the ending. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I cried. But not
Mhm.
like normal tears. I was like tears. And then I was like, all right, finish the game. And I think around that time Bloodborne came out. I'm like, oh, a gothic horror like game. This sounds really cool. Let me try it out. Played Bloodborne all the way through in like a week.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, I love this. I looked into it and I was like, oh, so it's part of Dark Souls 3. I sold Dark Souls 3. Let me go get it. Sold Near Automata, got Dark Souls 3, and instantly got it. I'm like, oh, I got it. I love this game.
It makes
And
sense.
it makes sense. And it was literally because of Bloodborne's parry system that I loved and understood the rest of Dark Souls. Because I was like, oh, this is cool. And parry attack on Dark Souls 3. I'm like, oh, I really like this. What are the other games? Got Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin Edition. Played that through without the DLC.
Mhm.
Then Dark Souls 1 Remastered came out. And then I'm like, all right, yep. play that through. And then Sekiro came out. That was my absolute favorite. And it still is my favorite combat system from Star Wars has gotten my favorite Soul Seki born game. And I now it's just like Sekiro is my favorite. Absolutely.
Nice.
So you can say pretty much Bloodborne got me into Dark Souls.
Blood.
I like the domino effect.
I'm writing down
It was
notes
absolutely
for
a domino effect. It was absolutely a domino effect. Praise the Juan. Praise it.
So other than Dark Souls, I did go through your Twitch channel.
Mhm.
So for the Primo Gems, you have Spanish only, commit Sudoku, and end stream.
So wait, you have an end stream redemption point? Like, how many times has that happened?
So far, none.
Okay.
Like,
Bet.
I honestly would expect Preds to have done that to you.
Oh, I'm sure he's saving up. I don't even want to know how many points he has. Because I'm pretty sure he's like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. As soon as stream starts, redeem it and stream.
That was the stream, guys. Thanks for coming here.
Yeah, I'm going to come up to the camera. I'm like, well, that was it. Press redeemed it. See ya. And click. Go back to sleep.
I mean,
what about the
at least they watch that much.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you watch the stream that much, you've earned me just shut it off and walk away.
You earned the respect for me to turn off the stream. Absolutely.
Press says just back-to-back kill yourself redemptions. Is that what commit Sudoku is?
Yep. Whatever I'm doing in the game, I literally just have to drop the controller and let myself die. Absolutely.
Damn.
Well, I mean, playing Dark Souls is not that hard, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You're good.
Not like playing Pokemon, right?
Dark Souls is easier. Absolutely. So what
That's the only
Prez
thing
is
easy about that game.
right? What Prez is referring to, because in Hades, I love that game.
Mhm.
You have like revives. You have some certain lives. I think the max you can get is like 3 or 4, and I had 1 revive left. So it's my current life and then the revive. And then Prez, I think either Prez or Chami redeemed the first one, and I'm like, well, in the last boss of the run, I'm like, well, all right, let it die. I'm like, all right, cool. Now I can play again. So I have no revives and a full health bar. And then one of the 2 redeemed it again. I'm like, well, there goes this run.
Damn.
On the last boss, I think it was on the last health bar too of that boss.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is with Hades, it's, if you guys heard of Binding of Isaac.
I've heard of the game. I haven't played it.
It's kind of like every time you start a new run, it's random.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and you get different upgrades.
Okay.
Every run is random, every room is random, every enemy is random, but the same route always. And with Hades, it's just kind of the same thing. You start, pick your weapon, start, get some random upgrades, and go to the same bosses. So at the very, very, very end, they redeemed it.
Damn.
Back to back. So I'm like, well, there goes this run.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Kel said, like Kel said in chat, they said this run ain't it. Do it again, but better.
But better. Absolutely.
I mean, but like, how heartbreaking. Like, get to the very end. No, redo it.
Yep. It's a little heartbreaking because I'm like, damn. Because if you've gotten that far in like a Hades run, it's like because you get good upgrades, good power ups, like a good roll with items in the shop, etc. And then you're like, oh man, because it's not for sure for the next one. It's totally random for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
You could get essentially shit the next one, and then it's like, well, gotta do another run on top of that
all
one.
over again. Shit,
all over again. That's kind of why I like that game. Because you can get to do it again.
Okay, so while we're talking about the reason you like games, again, going through your Twitch channel, I saw that the recent games you played were Nier Replicant, Smash, Genshin Impact, and like 2 or 3 streams of Pokemon. And I did notice that you like stream between 1 and 3 hours, which is perfect, you know. But what do you like about these games? Like for Nier Replicant, we already know what you like about Genshin Impact.
Yeah,
but Smash. I have a couple questions for Smash, but what do you like about these games, or what do you like about the games that you stream? Is a better question.
I'm gonna do you one better and go a little bit back. So like my favorite games I've streamed. Sekiro was a big one because it was like my first like, all right, let me sit down, play this game through. Like all the bosses, everything to do, and just it was so fun. I met a lot of people through that. Then after that it's Hollow Knight. Just I loved everything that had to do with Hollow Knight. And anybody that knows me can tell you, hey, Silk Song. I'm waiting for Silk Song. As soon as Hollow Knight Silk Song gets announced, I'm pre-ordering it. Absolutely.
Like first in line, gonna go camp out, do it old school.
If I could, I would. But like as soon as it hits 12, I'm like pre-order.
I need it. I need it now.
Hollow Knight was so fun. And then Genshin, I really, really like the art style, like
and the thickness,
right?
Like
anything else is a lie.
Anything else? The character models are so fun. They're all different. The story's really good. There's literally always something to do in that game. 1000%. Even if it's just like daily missions, random missions you can get just by walking around the world, materials, leveling up, and the biggest thing in the game, not even gonna lie, gotcha, the gotcha system.
Ooh.
Okay. I played before this gotcha game. I had a mobile game. If a buddy of mine is watching, Gabi, you know what I'm about to talk about. It's Brave Frontier. It is literally gotcha incarnate. Like, get this big JPEG of a character and level it up to like 6-star, and then get another one, and they release like 3 characters at a time. So every other week there's so many characters. And that got me into gotcha, which then Genshin came out, and I'm like, open world, daily missions, and gotcha, I'm sold.
Damn.
Yep. And for the rest, it's Nier Replicant. I wanted to play the original Nier, but I never got around to it because I just haven't had access to it. And now with Nier Replicant, I'm like, yep, I have to play this. And I love Automata too, so that's really, really good. Then after that, Smash Bros. I love me some Smash Bros. I like doing Smash open arenas. Just getting anybody, let's play, cool. If
just
not,
random, full random.
Yep, total random.
See, that's when you know you're a real Smash player, when you can just play full random.
Yeah.
Like people who only play one character, you gotta step out of your comfort zone, people.
Hey. Just because I'm good at my one character doesn't mean I need to sacrifice my abilities on that one character. There's a main and a secondary for a reason. What's your main, Juan?
One.
It has to be Rob, right? Rob is the best character you can be.
Mine,
arguable.
I feel like I'm pretty, like, really, really good at Zelda, but I really like playing Corrin. Corrin and Joker. I like playing those two. But in open arenas, it's kind of my rule that I always go random for that specific reason. Because otherwise I know I'm just gonna keep playing Zelda.
It's fair. Like,
yeah.
I switch back and forth between Zelda and oh my god, Samus.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he really likes Dark Samus.
I was yeah. I was in the lab with I say the lab, I was like training it up.
I got you.
I was in the lab with Dark Samus for like a month and a half straight. I'm like, damn, I like Dark Samus. I really like Dark Samus.
When Peach got the pillow with her on it, we had to
It's not true.
have a talk with him.
It's not true.
Intervention. It's an intervention.
Not
He's a Joker
true.
main class.
Don't spread
Yeah,
these
sure.
lies.
He's like, it's just for cuddling, but we all knew what he was doing.
All of it.
Moving on. What's the
But
first
after
Pokemon
that-
game you ever played?
Oh man.
Th-
Very
This
first.
this changes based on like what year you were born in, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that really
Yeah.
ages you when you ask somebody what was their first Pokemon game.
Oh,
Mhm.
I don't I don't mind. It's
Oh,
my-
sorry.
my
Is that ageist?
No, I'm just saying, like, you can definitely tell, like, how old somebody is by the Pokemon game they played 1st.
Mhm.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
if I know if I ask my cousin, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Gen 4." I'm like, "What? What?"
Get out of here.
No, one of my favorite things about my cousin, he asked me, "Do you know about Naruto?" And I'm like, "Brother."
Oh, do I?
Oh, you
I
sweet
literally-
summer child.
Literally, I'm like, "Oh, you sweet summer boy." If I could only give you the all of Naruto Part 1 I sold in manga.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Literally because I had to move. I'm like, "Yep, sell it. I'm not gonna use it." But
Kells, I'm gonna fight you, I swear.
Kells.
My first gen, I believe, my first Pokemon game, I believe, was Blue.
My boy.
My favorite is Gen 2.
You know what? Not gonna lie, I did enjoy playing Silver and Gold more than I did my Blue and Yellow.
Crystal.
Ooh.
I got Crystal. But I've never played anything after Gen 3.
Yeah, after Gen 3, like I stopped playing. Like these aren't original cartridges, they're GBA. So I
Yeah,
can play
I went
them on...
from Gold to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and then I got Sword. like there was a
Oh.
big gap.
Mm.
You sent that, and I remembered I got Sword, but during the move, I can't find the cartridge, and it's not in the box. So
Oh,
I don't know
no.
where it is. I might have lost it. But I played Sword for, like a little bit. I was so lost. I'm like, I need to play the other games. I don't know half of these mons. Like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Well, see, that's why I got a guy at work that he's played everyone religious, and I'm just like, hey, what's this Pokemon? And he'll tell you the name, type. It's like, how do you have all this stuff in your head?
It's an
Like,
encyclopedia.
Yeah, no, like 8 generations of Pokemon. He can name you the type and the Pokemon just by describing it.
Ugh.
Just like,
Damn.
you need a life, kid.
Like I know it was bad with like up to Gen 2, but Jesus, that's extreme.
The last Pokemon game I played all the way through, literally all the way, it was Emerald, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, Emerald was the last game I played all the way through. I did get Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and played that, but I don't count that because Gen 1.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, we can trade Pokemon because I have Let's Go Eevee, so let's do this.
I haven't played in literal years, but sure.
Crazy's still
pretty
waiting
much.
for me to
Like,
buy it.
Well,
yeah.
I liked it though. I liked
So he's like, he was talking about buying a sword. I was like, don't buy sword. I have sword. Buy shield.
it. Buy Shield. But yeah, I most likely have to buy Shield again.
Damn, that sucks.
It's I know it's somewhere in a box from the very few boxes that we have left, but I know they're in a box.
Hey,
hope.
Chip's here. What's
Chip's
up, Chip?
here.
Hey.
She's one of our previous guests.
Ooh, yes, I did see that. So that's actually cool. Oh no, my green screen started
Ooh,
falling.
thank you for those biddies. All right, I got a follow-up question for you for Pokemon.
Yeah, what's up?
I asked Bo this, but what is your Pokemon dream team? from all the generations, who would you have on your winning team on your team to go and beat the final four?
Metagross, Salamence, Tyranitar.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Metagross. What was
He
the
only
other
needs
one?
3. So you guys,
Blastoise. I'm a Blastoise guy. I'm always gonna be a Blastoise guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then Steelix.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I only know it's a Gen 3, so I'm like going through my mental database here.
I think you got one spot left.
Yeah. Milotic.
Melodic?
Milotic.
Milotic.
Yep. Is it Milotic or Melodic?
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
I'm like super. I would want to see. So like I guess I would have to find all first gen Pokemon and Sword and actually battle them out. Like go find my original, red team.
Oh man. Oh.
And see how far it would actually make in the new games.
Oh,
Right.
dude. Okay, I got a follow-up question from Kelsey. No Gengar? Also, Press says, being a Blastoise guy is great. Being a Metagross guy is never okay.
I am the villain.
So we know this. Haunter is better than Gengar. We can all agree.
Yeah,
All agree.
all agree.
Yep.
Haunter is better than Gengar.
Absolutely. He said Gengar Squad, rise up, what's up?
Gengar Squad.
Wait, does Gengar have a levitate?
I don't know.
So there's a funny meme I see all the time, and they say the evolutions of Eevee, right? So they have all the stones you can give them, and then it's like if you just hit Eevee with a brick, you get Ghastly.
That's dark. All right, guys, are you ready for the 60-second fast round?
Boy.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Are you ready? All right, let me just go ahead and transition. Let me explain the rules. So, in the 60-second question round, the fast round, the lightning round, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Your job is to answer them as quickly as possible. I'm going to ask you the first question, which is always super easy. What is your social security number? Oh, wait, sorry. That's for me. Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I like those numbers.
Can I have the last 4 digits of your social and the numbers on the back of your credit card?
So 1420, and the number is 693. You're totally wrong.
All right.
I totally am scared what's happening, chat, because I know NJ, Puzzled, and Chip are gonna recruit Kels into being some like girl squad, and they're gonna take us over.
It's gonna be called the Girl Squad.
The girl squad.
It worked.
All right. First question is gonna be favorite color. Wait until I tell you to start. Are you ready?
All right.
Also, I feel like I need fast-paced music with this, but I got nothing. So go. Favorite color.
Blue.
Favorite game.
Hollow Knight.
Favorite Pokemon.
Metagross.
Favorite snack.
Anything my wife cooks.
Good answer. Hardest game played.
Oh, Mighty Number 9.
Mighty Number 9. All right, remember that, chat. Game you can play over and over and over again.
Genshin.
Genshin. Game you want to play right now.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. Game you want to play in the future.
Nier Automata.
Last game you played.
Nier Replicant.
DC or Marvel.
DC.
Best superhero.
Batman.
Oh, good answer. Favorite game of all time.
Sekiro.
Worst game you played.
Mighty Number 9.
Favorite streamer.
You guys.
Okay. One last question. Technically, the fast round's over, but I got one last question for you. Opinion on Fortnite.
Sure.
Perfect.
All right, cool. We're good.
We're good. We made it through my questions.
I can never get behind Fortnite. I don't understand why people are obsessed with it.
It was good. Like I did play it a lot with my friends when it first came out. Then it just started getting crazy. So I'm like, all right, this is not for me. When people started building skyscrapers in 3 seconds, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Hard pass. I used to play with my nieces because they played a lot, but we stopped playing after that.
Prez, I've set up so many times for him to say Prez, and he won't say it.
Nah, dude.
I just don't think I don't think he likes you.
Hold on. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Action or story in a video game.
Story.
See, it's just not working, Prez. I'm sorry.
Okay, so hold on, I got one.
Prez. Sorry.
I was gonna say Prezabo.
Ooh. Yes.
Cook. Answers cook.
I said yes.
Oh. I think you were pretty successful at the 60-second round. I think I'm gonna have to make it longer.
Hey, I liked it. Funny enough, you mentioned DC or Marvel. When I work, I like to hear podcasts, and I sometimes tune in to you guys, and then I'm like, all right, I need to focus. Let me put like something I can put like totally in the background and not listen to, but also kind of hear it.
That's what we're for.
Yeah.
I actually want to listen to you guys, and then I'm like, all right, let me something I can literally tune out and work. And I found Comic Story and his full story series, like everything from Marvel and DC and then some. He literally does like hours, like 3, 4, 5 hours of explaining an entire comic storyline. Like anything.
Awesome.
Oh, it's so good, and it's actually really well done. Like anything, last time I listened to was Injustice.
Oh,
Injustice Year 1.
That would be awesome to hear out.
It was so good, and then DC's was the other one.
So there's one that what is the name of? I think it's Comic Book Club. I think that's the name of it. But they do that. They read out the comics, and so I feel like I'm actually reading something, not just saying I read it. But they did the whole Vader comic series.
Oh, I've heard that's
it
good.
was just so good.
I've heard
they
that's
do
really
the voices.
Good. I've read like the first 10. So fucking good. I read them when they were on Marvel Unlimited or when I had Marvel Unlimited. You have to read them in order to understand some of his actions.
Yeah.
But it's great.
I think I saw something. I don't know if it was on TikTok or something, that Vader got a side story or a prologue, I think it was. Or no, an epilogue. Or it was either an epilogue or a side story where he just gave up fighting.
It's a side story.
Like, yeah. And they showed what's it called? Of him like meditating, because he always spoke with Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan, and everybody came looking for him like, hey, can you teach us? He goes, we don't fight here, we meditate. And he's just floating in the air. And the coolest thing is like something was like threatening them, and he goes, all right, now you're gonna learn. And he grabbed his lightsaber, just red, without his arm around. I'm like, oh dude, I have to read this. Like a Vader that gave up fighting for years and then picked it up again like it was nothing. I'm like, all right, I have to. That's too high for me. I have to.
If you're ever looking for a podcast to give you in-depth background story, so the guy that does Star Wars Theory, he started doing his Rule of Two podcasts, and they're pretty good. But they'll also bring in I think last week he had a writer who was on Revenge of the Sith. Like, come on to this podcast and talk with him.
Damn.
That's fucking badass. I didn't know that.
I need to. I was doing a little marathon of the Star Wars movies before I moved to the house, and I watched, because I don't remember anything from the sequel trilogy. So I saw episode 1, 2, and 3. Like, what were they? The ones with Anakin and Obi-Wan?
The prequels. It was
the prequels.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then I moved, and I'm like, all right, I need to see the other 3 so that I can see the newer 3. I have not seen anything from the newer 3. Like, at all.
You're
And
not
I
a
know
fan of
people
them.
don't like them. Yeah, I know
I
people
can
don't like them, but I always
like
like to give it a shot.
so I always tell everybody that the story that they ended in the Disney Star Wars,
Hmm.
the story makes sense overall, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was just the execution. Everybody like they have the worst lightsaber fights to ever see,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like we were watching episode 1 last night with a few of the people in Discord, right? And you just have they just start with epic fights and it just builds throughout. And then you get to Disney Star Wars and they're just like two kids on the playground fighting with sticks.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they used to be eloquent. They used to be beautifully done. Like
Yeah.
the battle between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker once Anakin
Oh,
becomes Darth Vader is the most epic battle of the prequels and maybe even of like the first 6
Yeah, it's the
movies.
longest sword fight in movie history.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching it when I was rewatching, like doing that little marathon, and I actually got chills. I'm like, damn, this is so well choreographed.
Dude, I get chills
And
just talking about it.
you're right. And like I when I'm not streaming or hanging out with my wife, I just read a lot of manga.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are actually fighting manga. My favorite comes to mind right now is Baki,
Mm-hmm.
where it's literally all about fighting, like hand to hand, like combat techniques and all that. It just gets insane. But there's one arc that everybody's bored. Everybody's bored of fighting. Like they fight and they're like holding back a yawn. And
Oh.
like the main character Baki, and literally he's so trained and honed and strong. He fights an MMA champion and wins literally by grabbing his head, like going like this, shaking it, and he's knocked out. And then the next chapter, he goes, the guy is like this, laid up on the beach. He goes, "Well, I lost. He was terrifying, and I knew he was bored with me. He was." And then they show a panel of Baki just like holding back a yawn. He was fighting holding back a yawn,
Damn.
and because it happens on an underground like fighting arena in
Mhm.
Japan, and the like coordinator of those fights, he goes, "All right, so everybody's bored. What do I have to do? Oh, look, what did I find? Miyamoto Musashi's corpse. Let's clone him and rebirth him like the legendary
God.
swordsman." So with that fighting, and he only knows about fighting, it was literally just that one arc of that whole series about swords and like elegant fighting. And I compared that with like the Obi-Wan and
Mhm.
Anakin fight, and it was so good.
Mhm.
See that?
So good. Baki's actually insane. Once you
Kelsey.
explain it, it's
Mhm.
crazy as hell.
Kelsey, quick question. What is the name of the planet called Mustafar that Obi-Wan and Anakin fight in episode 3?
You just named the planet.
No, I
Yeah, I was
didn't.
like,
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's a trick question. She said ask her anything. She's an expert now. She saw episode 1.
No, what you gotta ask, hey, what was the desert planet last night? What was the name of it?
What was the war that happened in the stars?
Horse? Star Horse?
Star Trek.
Ah, damn it.
Tatooine, close enough.
Hey! Yeah, just add an E at the end.
There we go.
Oh man. No, I we could talk about Star Wars all fucking day.
Oh, I can't talk too much because I need to see the new trilogy.
Don't do it.
No, yeah.
They're
Like-
gonna so supposedly they're gonna write it out. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Surprising.
because in the Star Wars universe, they have kind of the power to rewrite things.
Yeah.
It's called the Veil of the Force. So they've used it once before. So supposedly they're gonna use it again and get rid of Rey and all that mess.
So the way it works is they hire writers, they sit around a desk, and they flesh out an actual story arc across
What's
3
up,
movies.
Ryzen?
Like they should have done in the first place.
Exactly. Fuck Kathleen Kennedy. Oh,
Don't worry,
I-
Ryzen. We were giving Peach a hard time for being mean to you yesterday.
I wasn't.
And that's the thing. I'm very indifferent with a lot of things, media especially.
Mm-hmm.
And I like watching stuff, even though people hate it. And especially like the Star Wars one. I'm like, all right, I know a lot of people hate this. I want to see why and if I hate this. Because then at the end, I can literally go like, okay, I get it, but I really like it, or wow, I really hate this.
Totally understandable.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I have a bad habit is I want to hear all the spoilers and I want to hear all about it before I go watch it.
the
That way I,
expectations are nice and low.
yeah, I can just like kind of find out things or, try to put pieces together.
Oh yeah. One of the things that I did that and kind of regret it, but kind of not, is Mighty Number Nine.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are like, oh, that's just like a really, really bad Mega Man sequel. They tried to do it and they sucked. I'm like, all right, can't be that bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I always want to like complete games, get a platinum trophy, do everything that has to do in the game. I'm like, all right, I'll do that here. Just so I have the full thorough experience and say either I liked it or absolutely despise it. I hate it. The combat is horrible. There's insta kill. Everything that people said it was bad, it was 30 times worse.
Ew.
And the trophy, I remember I was playing it with a buddy of mine, Raymond. We were both playing it like side by side to get the trophy. The last trophy you needed to do is do the last challenge. You have the full game and then you have some challenges. The literal last challenge is clear the game from the beginning without dying. And I think under 3 hours.
Holy fuck.
The last part of the game, like you can get hit, you can heal, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but don't die. The last part of the game has pitfalls and insta kill, like leaps of faith. So I think I did that last challenge around 25 times. And by the time I was done, I still remember I felt nothing. Like I was playing like this. And with my buddy in the party, I'm like, I did it. I got the platinum. He goes, "You got the platinum?" I got the platinum. And then
Bro, how do you
like,
feel? I feel
no emotion.
Like that
What
was
do you feel? What's
a year
feeling?
of my life I'll never get back.
I think it literally took like a month to get all that. And
Oh.
literally as soon as I didn't even let the credits roll. As soon as the platinum trophy popped up, delete. Like not even flinching. Delete that game. And while it was still running, I did not care. That was literally the hardest and worst game I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
But I have bragging rights that I have a platinum trophy. Literally, no sane person is gonna get.
I was gonna ask, do they give you like on Xbox they give you your percentage of completed? Like only 5% of people get this reward.
Mm-hmm.
Like does it tell you that?
They do it to a certain extent. I use a website that's called PSNP, like PlayStation Profiles.
Mm-hmm.
They give you like a very like super accurate, like less than 100 people, more than like less than 1,000. I know it's a little crazy. I'm literally looking that up right now because to this day I'm like, yep.
Well,
So
I was gonna ask, are you a completionist? Do you feel like you need to complete games to 100%?
if I really like the game, absolutely. I have the Hollow Knight trophy, the Platinum trophy.
Mm-hmm.
I have Dark Souls 1, 3, Bloodborne, and Sekiro. I have a lot of other ones, but those are the ones that come to mind right now. And the trophy for Mighty Number 9 is 0.8% of people have it, and 659 people have that trophy.
Damn.
Worldwide.
That's badass.
Oh,
there you go.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That was something else. I got it August 3rd at 1:30 p.m. 3 years ago. I could literally remember I could be like, "Oh God, thank God it's over."
Hey, you got bragging rights though.
Literally have bragging rights that I'm less than 1,000 people that got that trophy. I don't know if that's good because nobody got that game, or good because no sane person is actually gonna get this game.
Maybe just the 600 people that got the game were the only ones that completed it.
Right, right.
Right.
Only the people
You would,
who bought the game were dead set on getting complete,
like, I
100%
might as
completion.
well. I might as well.
I
But yeah, like going
guess.
off the list, I have Sekiro. Hollow Knight was my last trophy I got. Persona
Persona
5. I
5.
got the trophy of Persona 5. Like, did everything. I got Kingdom Hearts 3 without the DLC. Uh, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls Remaster, Mighty Number 9, Bloodborne, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, and my first trophy that got me into this, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Eyes of Heaven. It is the weirdest game. But I'm a JoJo fan. I love JoJo's. I read through all the way and I'm up to date to part 8. The weirdest game. But I
So what'd
loved
you
it.
think of Kingdom Hearts 3? Was it worth the wait? Was it worth the hype?
Yes and no. Yes, it was like, holy shit, it's a Kingdom Hearts game. It looks
Mhm.
beautiful. It plays really fun. It flows really well. Uh, was it worth? I don't know. I think I liked it. I'm very open minded with games. I'm like, hey, I liked it. That's all I care about sometimes.
Not gonna lie,
Um,
I have it downloaded, but I haven't played it yet on my Xbox.
I I think during the Christmas break, I I was working from home and I was about to take a trip with my wife to Puerto Rico for my sister-in-law's graduation. But then it got canceled because of COVID, and I'm like, I still have that week off, so I'm just gonna keep playing. So I played through Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream, just literally just power through in like a week and a half or 2 weeks. And then I'm like, all right, I need to do Kingdom Hearts 3. And I played it already, but I haven't played the DLC.
I really want to go back and play the original and like start to make my way through the storyline, but I have so many good memories of the original and I don't want to ruin them.
The original is good, and that's literally why I refuse to play it, because I have so many like nice memories about Kingdom Hearts 1.
Mhm.
It might not be the best compared to the other ones, but I'm like, I like it. Leave it there. Leave it there.
Mhm.
Another one I think Prez told me like I have to play is Birth by Sleep. I haven't played
Mhm.
Birth by Sleep, but I did
What up,
play.
Hills? You can't say that Donald is trash because in the world of Final Fantasy, Donald Duck is the strongest mage to ever live. So,
One word. Set
Mhm.
of flare.
yeah,
He-
When he pulled that out, I'm like, what?
because he can pull off a.
Survive?
If I remember right, he can do a Giga Flare, right?
Yeah, he can. And you
And
have
like,
to tell him to heal you.
But then he just whips out Zeta Flare. It's like, oh, hey, Sandra, by the way, Zeta Flare. But Sora, you have a potion. You're fine.
I can't do
God,
everything, Donald. Read the room.
right? Like, Donald, we're literally fighting 7 of the same person. Heal me.
really, you can't just flick your wrist and throw a heal spell. Come on, guy, just a little bit.
No, he
When you
woke up.
can-
He woke up that morning and he chose violence.
He chose death. So he goes like, what should I wear today? Ah, Zeta Flare.
All
Just looked
right.
at all of his stuff. I'm like, yes, Zeta Flare.
Hey, Juan, we're at the
So,
part of
yeah,
the.
that's if I remember right. Because in is it Final Fantasy 7 that they? I think you can get one guy that can do Giga Flare, right? And Zeta Flare is what, like 1,000 times stronger?
Yeah, then Giga, yeah. Like, ridiculous number.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
love you
need to
too,
get
Chip.
I've never played Final Fantasy 7 yet. I played up to a certain point, and then I lost my save on the PlayStation.
Oof.
Yeah, so I have to go back in there, play all that through. But I have never finished Final Fantasy 7 yet.
See, I tried to finish. So I have the original disc from a PlayStation 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so somehow at the end of disc 3 is all messed up. It won't read it.
Oof.
So I
Oof.
got that far. And then what, like 2 years ago when they put it out on the Switch, I bought it for the Switch and I actually beat the game all the way through. I have 99% of the game done. I
Oof.
don't have Ruby Weapon. That's the only thing.
I've
Oh,
heard they're crazy. I've heard those weapons are really, really hard.
Emerald Weapon was pretty easy, but Ruby Weapon, yeah, no luck.
I'll be honest, I never completed a Final Fantasy game. I've played 7, 10, 10-2, Dissidia 2. I played another one as Cloud when he was a soldier, and I got halfway through that on my PS Vita, and then that's all I ever played.
Crisis Core. I
Crisis
actually,
Core, thank you. I completely forgot the name of the game. I was thinking about it the whole time, Ryzen.
without counting like main game Final Fantasy games, I played Crisis Core first. Without
Mhm.
knowing a lot, I just knew, yeah, Cloud is from Final Fantasy. Cool. And he has this big ass sword. Like, all right, cool. And I was like, all right. I played through the game, ended up sobbing because it was like the game was so good. It was
Mhm.
really good. Prez will always we will die on this hill that Final Fantasy Crisis Core is so good. But I did finish after that. Now that I think about it, Final Fantasy 15, I did finish, but I never completed it. I think the last few things I needed was to beat Adamantoise. But oh boy, Adamantoise has like a big health pool. I think one of the shortest times I've seen people beat it is like 45 minutes. And don't have the time to play all through Final Fantasy 15 and then beat Adamantoise.
Mhm.
I never got into speed running games. I don't know. I want to enjoy the game.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of speed running either. Just literally because
I don't
I
either.
want
Yeah.
people do it. They're good at it, but I not for me.
Well, we can chat out while we're still jibber jabbing. Chat if there's any questions y'all want to get in, y'all
Oh,
can throw them in, and we'll get in line now. Give
Yeah.
y'all time.
Juan, you got
yeah.
any questions for us?
What are you guys? What got you guys into streaming?
So we've been doing the podcast for just almost 2 years now. This September, I think September 19th, September 20th is official millennials' birthday, or
Ooh,
the
3 days
24th,
before my actual birthday.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And we had talked about our business plan, and I used to stream a lot on Mixer, and I had a pretty good following up until I
Mhm.
stopped. And we came up with the plan, and last year around this time we started streaming, and we enjoyed it. We enjoyed the communities that we're kind of engaging with, and a few of us decided to start streaming on our own. So like
Yeah.
NJ and Puzzled stream on their own. I stream on my own as well. Crazy likes to hang out in the background.
Yeah, I'm a watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works. It works. For a while, I was a watcher too. Like after I started actually streaming, and I'm like, all right, let me see, like what other people are doing just to see. And yeah, I like now I just watch people while I work. I'll be doing dishes while my wife is either still working or doing something else, and I'm just watching somebody. Um, but yeah, that's awesome. I see. What's your favorite appetizer? My wife and I always get either mozzarella sticks or what's it
Or
called? Spinach artichoke dip with chips.
mm.
Damn, now I'm really hungry.
I am.
Like my I said that and my son went, oh god.
Yeah, it's about that time, right? Like
It's
what, nine
about that.
o'clock for you?
9:16. Yeah.
So
Uh,
see, that's a good question, NJ. So, comedy movies, horror movies, and I'm gonna add one in. or horror comedy movies?
Ooh. I
Looking
do
at you, scary movie.
I do comedy.
Comedy?
What's your favorite
What's
Horror,
your,
comedy movie?
like, go-to comedy?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
we can judge you on your type of humor.
yeah.
like the worst kind.
Like
I
what?
the worst kind of comedy, like what's his name? I just watched it with my wife and we literally were in tears laughing. It was
You say worst kind. I'm thinking Seth Rogen for some reason.
oh no. Oh my god. Eric Andre. Like the one where Eric Andre and Tiffany Haddish just released
Oh,
on
Eric Andre is just pure chaos. He
Yeah.
so
so chaotic.
so have
So
you ever heard the theory that they're like Eric Andre is just the real life Loki?
I'll believe it.
He's like the Norse god of mischief.
I'll believe it. Honestly, I will. I'll believe it because that is a little too accurate for Eric Andre.
Right.
But we saw that one and it was just so good. It was so good. Like it was all like practical jokes with real people. Like there was no set script. There was a story, but it was just like throwing like craziness into a bunch of people in a restaurant or and a bunch of people in a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
It was like so ridiculous. And my like the opening scene, this guy was working in a vacuum, Eric Andre, like a car wash rather. And he was vacuuming the car and everything, and his high school crush comes in, and he goes, "Oh man!" Like the guy's like the guy who owns the car. He goes, "That was my high school crush. Like, can you hold this? Like, hold the vacuum real quick." And then like something happened. His whole uniform into the vacuum, and he's butterball naked. And it was just like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and my wife and I were like, "What is going on?"
I've seen
In all
clips of that,
fairness, he
yeah.
finds any excuse to get butt ass naked any chance.
Or just in his show, it's either that or just shoot someone or break something.
Yeah,
It's
like
hilarious.
what have you ever watched the Eric Andre show, Peach?
No, I haven't. I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, so that like just randomly they're like, fuck it, and they'll just destroy the whole set.
Yeah,
Jesus, really?
just like he'll be talking and then he just like, you know what? Fuck it. Breaks his desk, breaks something else, breaks this, and just like chaos. And I'm sure there's a fire somewhere in the set. And he's like, sweet, cut the episode.
So
Oh my God.
another
It sounds
question I
like
thought of going off the comedy or horror.
Hmm.
So Seth Rogen or James Franco? Which one do you like better?
James Franco. Seth Rogen, I actually consider him kind of funny, but he's the same character in every movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Although
I mean,
he-
at least it's always the same.
I enjoy some of his movies. Like Sausage Party was just hilarious. I actually really liked it. It was so bad. I was laughing so much.
I was laughing until the end, and I said, "Fuck this!" And
yeah,
I
at
just,
the end I was like, "What is going on?"
yeah,
But I just like movies that genuinely like comedy movies, especially like something that my wife and I can literally just watch together and just die laughing, literally die laughing. That was the Eric Andre movie last time, so it was so fun. It was so fun. And the reason I don't pick horror because when I was younger, I was like the edgy guy, not cool, like not cool at all.
yeah. My favorite movie, Saw.
Yeah, I saw all the Saw movies and didn't even flinch.
Yeah, those people keep
Come on.
you
Like,
did
brother.
the exact look that I knew a guy. I was just like, Trevor, is that you?
Like I was that guy in my school, and if I could go back in time, I would slap my hair off my head.
I
Like,
So I really
absolutely.
like Verizon's question. Juan, which one has the most majestic beard, Peach or Crazy?
hold on. I gotta brush it.
Brush it out.
Gotta brush it out.
Brush it out.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give this one to Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I have a little bit of a beard, not as much as you guys, mostly because I'm tired of shaving it.
Oh
That
yeah.
yeah, I just
Mhm.
like trim this up and I'm good.
That's I get to the point where it's like just every couple of months I take like a number 8 and just and I'm good. That's it.
Yep. Watch me in like a few weeks. I call it like in Spanish it's arranque. And one day I'm just gonna wake up like my beard's itchy. Just gone.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Just like the split second. Like, oh, it's itchy. It's time to go. Time to go.
I'm waiting for Peach to shave his beard. I know it's gonna come.
I mean, I
One
have the
day.
comb, but I NJ's asked me and I've considered it, and I'm like, I kind of like my beard. I'll hold
Wait,
on to it
she
for a little
asked you to
longer.
shave your beard? Now you can never shave your beard now.
Just
That's
ask.
the rule. As soon as your significant other asks you to shave it, you can never shave it ever again.
Doesn't apply
Oh
to me.
fuck.
I have this rule like I'll just grow it out because my wife doesn't really like the beard, and I'm like, all right, I get it. It's hair. And as soon as she goes, can you shave it? I'm like, yep, all right, gone. But it's either that or I just wake up and it's itchy and it's gone like 2 minutes after. I do that with my hair. I did that a lot with my hair before meeting my wife because she actually likes the hair. Um, I genuinely consider my hair pretty boring. It's like straight and nothing goes on. Like I just got out of the shower before joining you guys, and it's gonna stay like that all day tomorrow too. And I shave my head sometimes. I'm like, it's hot in Puerto Rico. Cool, I have a trimmer. And I'm like, well, gotta shave the rest of it now.
I mean, that's some sound logic.
Yeah.
Like, I get
Like
it.
that's literally what I used to do. Like, I'm hot. It's like 100 degrees out. Well,
It's hard to believe. You can go back to our like beginning of our streams, but yeah, that's what I always did. I just, took my clippers, shaved my head, right? And then
Mhm.
COVID hit, and I'm just like, I'm gonna grow it out. Let's see how long I can go.
I cut my hair and beard recently. Like I went to a barber, so it's not as long anymore, but it's still pretty unruly.
Oh man, I have not gone to a barber. Like, I don't even remember how long. I literally cut my own hair, trim my own beard, line it up, everything. I used to. Well, my dad, he was going bald when I was growing up, so he
Mhm.
goes like, ah, might as well shave it off. And then he taught me to like actually shave his head and trim up his beard, like pretty much become his barber. And after that, I just kind of like, yeah, I can get myself a haircut. Just put a mirror behind me and just start cutting my hair. And that's literally what I've been doing for, well, even before COVID started, actually. And
Well, see, that
it
was
worked.
like, before COVID, I had a buddy that he cut my hair for like 10 years, right? Like we'd go, oh, we're gonna go out to the bar, right? He goes, oh, before we go out, let me clean you up. Come on, right? And then COVID hit, and he stopped doing it. I'm just like, what do I do now? Grow it out.
Grow it out. Yep. I've been growing this out. It's like really long to the point that it probably doesn't show on camera, but it's like straight to here and then just goes crazy at the end. And I'm like, all right, I guess that's what it's doing today. I can only comb it to a certain degree and then it just keeps going. But like I'm just growing it out for a while just to see
I gotcha.
what
So
can I get away with before I just get another moment that I'm like, well, time to shave off half my head.
NJ, if you're still in chat, can you run us a poll? Should Pete shave his beard? Yes or no?
Well,
It's not me, it's Kels. She
what?
started it.
Why we have you, Juan?
Yeah.
One last question from Ryzen. If you had to be the best friend with one of the 4 Avengers, who would you say is your best friend? Drax, Bucky, Hawkeye, or Bruce Banner?
Personality wise, Drax. We're too alike.
Can
Like,
you also move
I'm
ever so
invisible.
slowly that you're invisible?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
So
Oh my god, it
so,
works.
I
Where is
mean,
he?
I guess you could say Drax and Bruce Banner are kind of the same. You don't piss him off. Wait, where'd Juan go?
I don't know, dude. He's like gone. Do you see him? Dude, for real, he's gone. Oh, I guess it's time to end the episode now. Guys, thanks for coming.
I don't want to vote on this poll. What is up with this poll?
Thank God I have a rolling chair.
Should Peach make decisions for his own body? Yes. I've never voted yes ever so quickly.
What? Hold up. Look at what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I'll do you one
Shout
better.
out to everybody who votes yes on the bottom. You're the real ones.
Shout out to everyone who votes yes on the top. You're the real MVPs.
You're the real MVP.
Where's Gamora, right? And Ryzen, you should grow a beard.
Yeah, you should grow a beard, Ryzen. You got this. We believe in you.
Maybe Peach will you be a real life friend then?
What?
Aw.
Oh.
What did I do?
What I do?
Oh my
I
gosh,
have to.
Artemis. I'll be right back.
I have to. Oh yeah, I have to keep watching the rest of the Avengers movie. I think I stopped at the second Thor movie.
Okay. The third one, I think the first one's like actual movie, right?
Mhm.
Then the second one, they're trying to find themselves, and then the third one is like, fuck it, we're a Marvel movie now.
Was the
We're gonna do
one where he fought Hulk in a Coliseum?
that's the third one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought I saw the third one last. I actually really enjoyed that one. I'm like this is chaotic. I like this.
Yeah,
That's probably the best one.
Yeah, they gave into the cartoony, like, comic book vibe, and I really liked it. Actually, the third one is my favorite out of all the Thors.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I really like the Thor and like what's his mythos? I forgot his mythos name.
It's Nordic.
Nordic. Oh, it is okay. So it
Nordic,
is Nordic. I like the Nordic gods a lot. Like
Or
I
Norse.
really like them. Norse. To the point I really want to get an Ouroboros snake or like a world serpent,
Mm-hmm.
like on my arm because I really like the
That
idea
would
of
be cool.
That'd be really
eating your
cool.
old self to be better. I really like that idea. Or just like the serpent going there. There's another name for it, but think of if you guys seen Seven Deadly Sins, the manga. It's Meliodas' dragon tattoo that's right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just the dragon of he's a sin of wrath. So it's like a dragon. So something like that, but literally like all across my arm. I definitely want to do that for my next tattoo.
That sounds badass.
That's Peach got his first tattoo this year.
Yeah, I did.
good stuff.
Oh, you can hardly see it. Oh, I need to send
Hardly
it for
see
this.
it. Oh, that's nice. I want to get I definitely want to get a Triforce tattoo. Right now, I just have a Tanjiro Demon Slayer tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just the main character's earring. I
was gonna ask, since you're really into manga, did you go see the movie?
Not yet, but I did see it somewhat legally. But it was, and I read it through the manga, so I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. And then I saw it recently, and I'm like, "Yep, I'm crying here." Because and I knew it was gonna hurt because I'm reading the manga. I'm like, why are my eyes sweating? But with the music and the animation, I was like, this is gonna be good. And with a budget of a movie, it was so good. So
Devils
good.
is here, yay!
Yeah, Devils.
my boy.
Oh, yes.
All right. Do you have any more questions for us, Juan?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Funny enough, that's literally how I got my name. I'm like, because my name was just my gamer tag, and I'm like, let's change it a little bit. And I'm like, the stubborn Juan. I'm like, I dropped the duh. So now it's just a pun, stubborn Juan instead of the stubborn one.
Hey,
So
I mean,
I love
it's like the Facebook. Drop the in Facebook. Like, oh my god, it makes so much sense. Like,
and it's better.
And now we're all androids. Hey, what?
hey.
Absolutely.
You dropped
Right.
it though.
Love to see it.
Fuck.
God
yes.
damn, I thought I had a lot of cameras. Oh well, no, I
Yeah.
guess I got.
Oh, dude, no joke. It's such a jump. Like these
Dude.
cameras are absolutely worth it.
Is that
1000.
the 2021?
The 21 Ultra.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I got the 20 Ultra.
Nice.
It literally has a 100 times zoom.
We
Dude,
all
and
have,
if I was
we
bad,
all have
it's a 50
Samsungs.
times zoom.
And it's good. The thing is, it's really good. Like the quality stays.
I have a Note 9. Does that get me anywhere?
Sure.
With stickers?
We literally
so
we literally have 3 generations like back to back. So you have
Yeah,
the
we do.
grandpa, I have the daddy, and he has the son.
Wait,
the
but
sun.
wait, I have the great grandpa because the Note 10 and then it's no wait, there's no.
No,
Note
they didn't
10.
do the 10. They went to the 20. So that's the
right.
Note 20
No, you're right. You're right.
is more or less is this one.
So literally, grandpa fathered the son.
If it makes you feel better, I traded in my Note 8 for this one.
Before this one, I
That's
had
true.
the S10 Plus. Yeah, my wife and I, we both had the S10 Plus. And then this guy came out. I'm like, yep, gotta get it.
Before my phone, I had some shitty LG phone, and then
Kills. College is a scam. Don't do it. School's for fools. Look at me.
I went to school. Look at me.
Cool, but I couldn't finish because I moved. But I was
Look.
like, I think I had like 2 or maybe 3 years left.
And here we all are in the same place.
And I
Hey,
just bought a house.
I went to 2 weeks of community college, okay?
And hated them.
Oh.
I hated it so much I never
tried.
went back.
I tried following through my studies with a community college over here. I hated it. I was like, this is not it. Like, and I was working, and I was like, yeah, I'm not retaining anything.
I skipped so much school in high school that I don't know why I ever thought I would go to college. Like I have nobody's forced me to go anymore, right? So
That's
that's when they forced me.
But I want to finish. I really want to finish. Was doing graphic design, like a bachelor's degree in graphic design.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did that for a little bit.
It was specifically graphic design and communication degree.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to drop out because I moved. But I've literally learned more doing than sitting in a classroom.
Yeah, that's how I learned. Yeah, me.
Yeah, like I just bought my wife many years back. Geez, now that I actually think about it, holy shit, many years back, she bought me a drawing tablet, and I was drawing, I was practicing, and then my sweet baby boy, Rocco, my rescue dog, my wife's baby essentially.
Mm-hmm. Don't tell me he ate it.
No, he saw the pen and he was like, this is a chew toy.
Oh,
And he threw it. So, and ever since I haven't been able to get it, and now I tried to buy the pen again, and they don't make the pen unless. And then we found one, and the pen was around the same price as the new tablet.
Yeah, so just get the new tablet with the new pen.
With the new pen, and now I have it here, and like doing everything, especially with Twitch, like anything from coding a little bit, the graphics. I just like I knew this from college, and then I wait, I remember this. So I just kept polishing, learning, looking up. I'm like, this is literally what I was getting taught in college. And yeah, but at some point I want to go back just so I can be like, hey, here's a paper saying I paid this much money to finish some courses I knew all about. Thanks.
I mean, if you learn something, you kind of sort of never forget it.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I can say since we started streaming, I've learned more about building websites, editing, splicing, even like drawing and working on graphic stuff. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of my biggest things I'm always that I actually like look back on, I'm like, oh yeah, is socializing and networking and communicating with people, because I I am a very, very dense workaholic. Like I will work my ass to the bone and then go pass out on my in my bed like exhausted. And also time management, like little asterisk on that. But like with the Discord, with Twitch, like actually having a community, I'm like, wait, I have to like force myself to network, like meet different people, connect with different people. Like for example, like a domino effect. I saw, man, I'm blanking out on her name. I was really into Persona, so watched a guy stream it. Then he rated a buddy of Prez's that was playing it for a while. Then I met Prez through that raid, and then we just started talking with Prez in her chat, and then Prez literally became one of my closest like friends from Twitch that I met. Like we send each other memes all the time, and I'm like, wait, all right, so I have Prez now, my own community. Like this is getting like, all right, I have to force myself to be like, hey, talk here, talk there, shoot a quick message on Discord, because otherwise my phone literally is a YouTube machine and a Spotify device. That's it.
I feel it.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
Why do I need to talk to people?
yeah, and I've like right, but I've been these past few years I've been like slowly like being all right. Not to get too deep in life existential.
No, you're good.
I've been like I had to cut off like a good chunk of my friend group because they were I now I know like they were really toxic.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
feel that.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. And like disrespectful and toxic. I'm like, you know what? I literally said like, hey, we should stop talking. This behavior is toxic and I don't like it. Best of luck to you. I'm never like petty with anything. I don't like doing all that petty stuff. So I'm like, all right, best of luck to you. I hope you're good, but let's got communication right here.
Yeah. Dude.
And with that, I've literally just talked to my wife and my immediate family. And because I literally forget. I forget to text. I forget to like, hey, how are you? I forget about it. I'm like, all right, I'll do it later. Forget. With Twitch, it's like, oh wait, I have a community in Discord. I have like some sort of following now. Ever since I moved to the house, I took it a little bit more seriously, and I'm like, wait, yeah, no, I have this now. I have these connections with these people. Like through Prez, I met Bo and Cook and you, Peach, and then Circle of Jerks, then Official Millennials, and like a lot of people. So like that's one of the big things streaming taught me, just being more social. Because otherwise, I could literally go with the meme like, "See ya" and fade out of existence, and nobody knows about me.
Dude, I feel you.
But see, that's another thing. I mean, you can easily get roped into toxic communities on Twitch and Discord.
Oh yeah,
And I mean, everybody you just mentioned is a wonderful person in Discord and in real life. You know what I mean?
they're great. They're absolutely great, and that's why like I'm grateful for like even negative experiences like with my past friends. Like I'm grateful for that because now I can see like, oh, wait, this is toxic. I don't like this, or I don't agree with this, or this is like a little too extreme for me. And I've I've had to actually leave like a bunch of Discord groups, and I unfollow a lot of people because you grow, you learn, and I always
Keep your circle small.
Yeah, keep your circle small, intimate, like nice, instead of ample with a few bad apples. And it's again this. I'm sure it sounds like, oh really, dude? But I'm like, I don't like drama. I don't like drama. I don't like petty. I'm just like I always say in my streams, I'm literally just a guy in his basement in his pajamas playing video games to a webcam, a computer, and a screen. Like if I'm being honest, yeah. Like and $14 texture from Joanne's
gets you a long way, right?
Yeah, it works. $14 and it works great.
No, but that's like great advice. Like, don't it and it is one of the hardest things you can do because I mean, we had a friend not too long ago. He was actually helping us with this, but he didn't surround himself with very good people. They were
Yeah.
very toxic, very negative,
Hmm.
and it bled over. And so at a certain point, we were all just like, okay, we're gonna just dip. Bye.
Yeah.
Like leave that group chat all at once.
It might
Yeah.
seem like mean at the moment, but it's literally the best thing you could do for just mental health, physical health. Like it, I'm very, 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 very passionate about mental health.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we are too.
because I always say like physical health doesn't matter if your mental health is horrible. Like it doesn't.
And you could say you're there to help somebody, or I'm doing this to help them. But at the same time, if you're not in a good place, you're not helping them.
You're not exactly. You're probably
Hmm.
doing a lot more damage than you would think.
Yeah.
And that's why I've been like, that's why I kind of doubled down on the streaming because I noticed like, hey, not having friends kind of sucks and is really bad for your mental health. Like healthy, meaningful relationships or connections, that sucks. Not having that, it's kind of sucky. Because I literally like, let just an example. I work from home. I hang out with my wife. I speak to my family. And outside of streaming, that's literally it. And I go to the gym with my wife. That's it. And I love my wife dearly. I love her. But it like not having friends. Like I'm good without toxic friend groups, but now that I have like a community, it's like, wait, no, I've had really good experiences with people. Prez, like I said, Prez, Bo, Cook, uh, Missy, that's another streamer. Opium Shock, that's another one. Like he's great. Um, a lot of people I've met through streaming, through other people, and all that good connection is like really good for you. And once it gets toxic, immediately like, see ya, bounce, leave Discord.
I
Like
get that, dude.
I the first beat I can see like, okay, that's toxic, gone.
Not for me. Bye.
Nope, not for me. No for me, dog, and leave. Like I don't even say anything. I don't message nobody. I'm like, see ya. Because
Yeah, that's the beauty about Discord, or that's the beauty of the internet. There's always more, right?
right, there's always more. Like there's more people, and sometimes you literally just outgrow a community.
Hmm.
And it's I've definitely like even now I'm like, I'm looking at my discords here. I'm like, I could leave like half of these.
Dude, I could probably leave half of mine too.
I'm not even kidding. Like leave like 6 and then I'm good. Maybe 7. Just because it's literally like
There's
I
only
don't
11 on my board.
I don't even
Wow.
know
One,
our
2,
mind.
11, 12,
I
13,
try to keep it to
14,
12. I have like the top 12. If you don't make that,
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40,
yeah, Peach, you need to
45.
really downsize that.
Yeah, a little bit. And I have 19. I'm like, yeah, I could just live with 6. I'm good.
What is that show where she's like, if it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it?
Marie
Oh,
Kondo.
yeah, American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of those discords bring you joy, Peach?
Literally, I'm gonna do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4,
My last
5.
count was 51, and I left one. I'm at 50. We're good now.
I could literally chop off 12 and not flinch. Like right now, I could literally chop off 12 and not flinch. Like,
There's like
I'm good.
there's like 4 that are part of my Patreon that I haven't left because I'm still like a patron of their Patreon.
Oh yeah,
That's about it.
I mean, that's understandable. But like,
Yeah.
how many of them have you not posted in months?
37.
37.
yeah. I was gonna say
37.
like
And those are
probably
all in a group. If I could
like
do a
12
mass
right now.
sleeve, I would.
And sometimes it's just better. It's better to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm actually considering. Now, we mentioned it. I'm like, damn, I should really. I'm about to like ask like 12 of these.
Well, before you do that, let's go ahead and start wrapping up the stream. When can we find you live, Stubborn Juan?
Live right now, I changed it up to, I was late night, like 11 p.m. EST. But with a little change of routine that my wife and I started, now it's between 5:30 and 6 p.m. EST. Right now, I'm working with the schedule of, I'm looking at my schedule right now just to be accurate. I'm looking at Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday right now.
Nice.
And yeah, nice, simple, doesn't take too much, nothing crazy either. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 5:30 to 6 p.m.
Perfect. So it is tradition on the Circle of Jerks podcast where our featured gamer of the week, which is what you are, you get to pick who we're rating tonight. So who are we rating? And while you do that, you can just throw their name into chat. We'll make sure to rate it. What was I gonna run with this? Okay. Make sure, guys, to join us tomorrow, not in this channel, but over in NJ's channel. This is NJ. She's going to be doing an Among Us stream with a ton of people from the official Millennials community. And I believe Puzzled will be a part of that too. And I think she's streaming earlier in the day. Is she streaming, Crazy?
Yeah, she's going to stream. And then after her stream, she's going to come play Among Us.
Dope. She'll be streaming. Puzzled will be streaming from like 3 or 4. It's 3.
3:30, I believe, but I believe she'll be streaming Final Fantasy 14.
Ooh, okay. I know she's been streaming that a lot. Puzzle Scarlet stream starts at 3. NJ's stream's probably going to start at 7. On Friday, I'm going to be continuing a little bit of my guitar stream as well as some Breath of the Wild. And do we have anything going on this weekend? We don't, because it is Mother's Day weekend, so I won't be streaming.
Yo, slap your mamas.
Slap your mamas with love.
Softly.
Yeah.
Softly. Respectfully.
Respectfully. So with the back of the hand, right? Like
with like the side.
The side.
Yeah.
Karate
like,
chop
get
it.
up early, make your mom some pancakes, do whatever you got to do.
Here you go, Mom.
Right,
Here's pancakes. Ka! Yeah.
Karate pancakes.
Karate chop.
Karate chop pancakes. But I do have someone. I actually met him through Twitter, and
Really?
he is an artist. He's actually really, really talented. I know he's working on a comic, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
And he's actually so good. He is actually so good. And we're gonna rate him super quick because I always say he deserves all the love and like attention he can get because his art is really good. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like horror.
Ooh,
like
okay.
Lovecraftian horror inclined his stories. So I'm a big fan of his stories. Let me make sure.
Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah. I like Lovecraftian horror stuff from time to time.
Oh, I definitely went down the rabbit hole of Lovecraftian lore like for a whole month, and now Sathagwa, I know all of them. Like literally went down the rabbit hole. I'm like, yep, I know everything now.
Right,
my mind
guys.
is broken.
Well, guys, make sure to stick around for that raid. Make sure to drop all of our hype emotes that you may or may not have. If you can't do that, make sure to spam OM raid so they know where you came from. Juan, thank you for being here, dude. It was a fucking blast.
Thanks for having me. This was really exciting. Yeah, and you said like, oh yeah, 45 minutes, and I'm looking at the time like, damn.
Oh no, it happens.
See, we always like to lie to everybody just so we can keep them around a little while.
Yeah, it'll be 30 minutes.
We set expectations low so we come out as badasses.
Yeah.
It's only 20 minutes to stream for 3 hours. Those are the best.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it.